5150 show last night. It it I ain't even got words for it. It fuck it. I'm just gonna play it. I'm not even gonna try to describe this shit. And shout out to Corey Holcomb.
Boy, Corey Holcomb on the Harlem Night side of the game. You dig what I'm saying? January 18th, House of Blues. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen this musical / comedy show, but I got something different for y'all. Come check me out, House of Blues, January 18th, Las Vegas, Nevada. If you can't afford a room, go to Whiskey Beach, man. You can't. The rhythm moving in. Hey, brother, where Martin Luther King Boulevard at? I'm looking for the girls in poverty that need me. Hey, this lady with the blue hair, you trying to get this 200 to do a little something? Girl, you know you need these blessings. Now do what you do, baby. Gotta go. Everybody, let's start the show.
True.
5150 in the house. Is this the first or the second show of the year?
Second.
Second show of the year, we jumping it on. Y'all already know what's up. I'm Corey Holcomb, eating these cherry sours I shouldn't be eating. This is Darlene or D.O.G. Ortiz, for people who don't know.
Thank you for that. Oh my God, not the full thing.
I was on time. I'm gonna just say that.
Hey,
Yes,
we
sir.
expected it.
Already. And knowing Anton, the fact that Corey didn't start on time, most likely bug Anton, most likely. So we coming out of the gate with slick nigga shit. Out of the damn gate. We're coming out of the gate with slick nigga shit. Let's continue.
I already knew. That's why I got here almost on time.
I was on time.
My man.
Slick nigga shit.
You dig what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know. We said he was coming. Anton in the house. Hey man, let me tell you something. I'm so glad you.
We're about to figure out how the hell it went from that to straight to shit. Let's go.
Here because people need to see a clash like this. Not a clash
agree.
because there's something bad. Just people who got something to say, like what you say and what I say. I think it's gonna be interesting.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, we
Oh, only if y'all motherfuckers knew how it was gonna end. Only if y'all knew how this shitstorm was gonna fucking end.
had a great conversation too. We had time before you got here, so we had a great
I
conversation.
buttered it up. So
You don't need to
That's
go.
what's up.
I
You
made
don't need
sure
to
that
butter
I
me
made
up.
sure that she felt good about this.
Yeah, man, you don't need to butter.
We still trying to get Shannon Sharp on here, so Darlene can have something to do after the show that she be proud
Oh, brother. Too old. That man don't want this.
of. I know.
Your chat think they tough. I
Okay.
noticed
They
that.
think they tough?
They think they tough.
Yeah. They be out there.
They not that tough.
Damn, I didn't even see this part. So Anton's not even 5 minutes in, sitting there talking shit to his damn chat. Let's continue.
Uh-oh.
We
You
seen
charging them up.
we seen
Uh-oh, here we go.
seen
Yeah.
worse. You know, I don't pay attention to niggas that don't got no profile picture.
You know, I always
I
hate
promise to
motherfuckers
God,
talk, and they scared to step forward.
I don't pay attention. I think them type of niggas jerk off in their socks.
Yeah.
Well, now they've gotten so savvy where they can actually.
I think this is, I think this is when Anton right here really just didn't give a fuck. Is when the chat start talking shit about him. And let's be honest with Anton. Anton is not a lot of people. To a lot of people, Anton comes off as a dickheaded person. I'm just gonna be honest. Even though Anton may have some points, you know, that people may agree with, outside of some of the points he makes, Anton Daniels is an arrogant, egotistical son of a bitch. I'm just being brutally honest. That's my honest opinion on Anton Daniels. It's that he's arrogant as shit. He is arrogant as fuck. And I'm not gonna lie, his arrogance does piss a lot of people off. It is what it is.
When niggas jerk off in their socks.
Yeah.
Well, now they've gotten so savvy where they can actually put a picture, but you open it up and it's like, oh, no post, no nothing. It's like,
Somebody
oh,
said-
okay.
We don't take that serious.
Exactly. Keyboard cowards is what I call them.
Somebody said, what Greg had, he on time out. Greg had a show, folks.
That's right.
Greg going out here doing his thing.
Papa Craig.
But anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. There's so much to say. I know we ain't gonna be able to get to it all, but
Here's what I think. I think Anton only went there basically just for clout, nothing more, nothing less. But then again, what can you really expect from Anton anyway? I'm just saying. And with Corey, I think Corey actually did want to try to have the conversation, but anybody who knows Corey's content, Corey's not has quote unquote structured as Anton is, and I think they're the way that the two of them excuse me, the way that the two of them like to do things, I think that's what clash with the two of them. Let me get back into this and get some water.
get to it. There's so much to say. I know we ain't gonna be able to get to it all, but
We gonna try.
there's so much to say. I gotta ask you this, just off top.
I'm with it.
How do you feel? Because we ain't gonna do all politics, because that ain't what the show
We
about.
gotta get there though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want you to miss no points.
All right, I'm with it.
What do you feel about this nation as they jack other nations for their resources and play it off like it's other reasons?
I think
talking
that's a
about
part
this
of the
okay,
game.
Corey had a
That's
good
a part of the
point
game.
right here, y'all.
When you say part of the game, I don't understand. Do you think-
Everybody done been conquered. Slavery didn't exist way before we ever came in here. So I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't
Like what? Give me an example.
like the United States.
No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like, what did they take?
The United States.
Like taking this country?
Not just taking this country. How do you think you got here?
Yeah, the transatlantic slave trade.
You a smart man.
Right. That's fair.
So-
I know all about it.
So it's very hard to be respectful of what is here when me, for example, as an African American male, I know how I got here. I didn't take the cheap flight on Frontier here. My people were kidnapped. My people were
sold by
robbed.
Africans.
They what?
They were sold by Africans.
You say all the people were sold by Africans?
How you think what you think? White people came over there and got us?
Yes.
No, they were sold.
So
They just capitalized off of it better than the Africans did.
okay, so you're saying that all of the black people that were brought here were sold by Africans.
Correct.
So the white people were just doing transactions over there.
Absolutely. It was capitalism. See, the thing about white people, you think that racism is inherently in them. Racism is inherently in all of us.
Damn,
Black
not
people
even
is some of the
15
most
minutes
racist
in,
people I've ever seen
and
in my
these
entire
niggas
life.
talking about racism.
We don't even like each other.
So can I ask you a question?
No,
Why do you
hold on.
think-
Let's
why-
stay there.
Okay.
We don't even like each other. And so black people participate. Some of the first slavers in the United States of America was black people. That's the truth. So what I'm trying to understand is
Was slavery in the United States before?
slavery existed thousands of years before we got here.
Okay.
Slavery was on every single continent in this world. That's a fact. Now, the thing that's a problem with it is that, and this is the problem that I have. What you niggas want?
What do you mean when you say what you need?
What do y'all want? Like,
do you want?
cause y'all complaining about it over and over again, and I'm trying to understand what is it that y'all looking for? What is gonna help
The
y'all?
whole thing that has happened.
Because I'm solutions oriented, and I'm tired of niggas that
Where?
ain't never been through shit complaining about shit that they ain't never been through.
If you black in the United States, you've been through some shit.
But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they have never been through.
Like-
You've been through some shit, but you ain't been through that.
I don't
And so-
understand. What are you saying? Like, I'm
Because
trying to
most of the
figure out-
niggas that's complaining.
And I don't know what was the deal with Anton, but when I came on into it, I could tell something was pissing off Anton. I don't know what it was or any of that, but we're not even 10 minutes in. Not even 10 minutes in. And you can tell by the way that Anton is speaking that Anton is basically on the Marshawn Lynch type of timing. The quote unquote I'm only here to get paid and not get fined type of timing. So with that being said, let's get back into it.
What are you saying? Like,
Because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. These is new niggas. All of these internet niggas right here, these is new niggas.
So are you saying black people?
Wait a minute, you talking about the internet niggas? Anton, you do realize you and Corey are in the same category, right? Whether you like it or not, you is an internet nigga. Okay? Let's bring some self-awareness into the damn room.
Are you saying black people in the United States, some of them have skipped over racism?
Yes. Definitively.
Nigga, what?
Definitively. You have a
What? Oh, hell no. Bro, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
you have a greater chance of being killed by somebody that look like you than to ever interact with somebody that don't look like you and kill you.
But do you
That's a
understand?
fact.
Do you understand that it's made like that on purpose? The
It's the system. The system
position
against us. I got it.
Okay, but the position you and your people are in,
Who was my people?
black people. Do you claim black people?
I'm a Christian first. I claim.
Well, I think something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a black man first, I think something wrong with
Black is a construct. They told you that you was black.
Okay, well,
that's why
brown.
you start
Brown
believing it.
then.
No.
Maybe I'm
We not
brown.
brown. We not black. We not none of that shit.
that. Oh, well, what are we?
We not none. For me, I'm a believer in God. That's what I am. My foundation is always going to be Christianity, Christ, Jesus first. I don't claim none of that other shit. You're not gonna get me to believe in you based off of some shit that you can't control. You didn't pick it. And the thing about other cultures, whether you're black, Chinese, Asians don't fuck with each other just because they're Asian. Chinese people and Japanese people and Taiwanese people, they're all different. Koreans are different. All white people don't fuck with all white people. So why do I have an obligation to fuck with somebody just because he black?
Okay.
And then the definition of how you define black is based off of something that a white man gave to you.
Okay, well, trust me, brother. You white people, let me tell you something. I know Caucasian people that have looked at me and threw me licks. But I am from Chicago.
And I'm from Detroit.
It was Chicago is very segregated. I knew nothing about Caucasian people until I moved to Los Angeles. And a lot of the stories I heard, it turned out to be just that. But back to this Christianity, you have to understand this. You were taught that by the people who kidnapped you. Is that a lie?
Nope.
Okay, so
We was taught everything that you know on this earth, it was taught to you. The racism that you have in your heart, it was taught to you.
you say I'm racist?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I studied you.
See, this,
Wow.
I studied you.
this is why
Where am
I wanna-
I
wait.
racist? I don't know a lot of racism in me. But maybe
Absolutely.
you can show me something I don't know.
We gonna
This
get
is
there.
why I wanted
We'll
you
get
guys
there.
to start the show off in your own
No, when
I don't
when
wanna-
brother Anton Daniels was talking to me on the phone, I knew that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things,
Yeah,
but I
we talked about
believe
that.
we can have a conversation like men. It's like a lot of stuff he said right now I disagree with so much, but
Both of us.
I'm going to try to make a point because I have
Okay,
the hopes. I have the hopes in reaching him in a way. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
I
where
know
you
that ain't
fucked up,
guaranteed.
Corey.
I'm not.
You
I'm
ain't
not.
gonna reach
And I
somebody
have
like
the hopes
Anton.
that I'm gonna
no.
get y'all off of the Democratic plantation.
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about the Democratic plantation.
Everything that you speak of, it's a reflection of the same thing that they speak of. So you may not claim it, but you're a reflection of it.
Well, if I reflect something that is this Democratic plantation, I tell you what, I really don't study a Democratic plantation. I try to study being a stand-up human being where when I look in the mirror, I don't see a slick motherfucker.
Right.
That's who I am.
I'm with it.
I don't like slick
That's
motherfuckers.
the first thing we
That's-
agreed on.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad we got there. But I get labeled all the time. I was talking to a young lady on the phone the other day, and she said, "I know you hate the what's the lady who calls herself a doctor? I'm blanking right
Oh
now.
my God.
Dr. Bryant." And I'm like, I don't hate nobody. Where do you get hate from? And then I was on the internet. Every once in a while, I look at the pages that use my likeness and image and everything, and I listened to some of the stuff they said, and I was called bitter, and I don't know how to get money. But anyway, coincidentally, today I'm talking to a brother who knows how to work the internet well and get money.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like everything comes in its season for a man like me. I don't say I got all the answers to everything, but I am willing to talk logically to people who I feel like are able to communicate. That's what I'm saying. Because like the stuff you said, and you know, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, that's your personality too. Like,
And it would be boring to hear just one person's take or views on things. This makes it interesting.
Excuse me, ma'am. You need a mic, ma'am. You can ask on the mic. God damn it.
Anton, just a clarifying question.
And of course, that's
What
Mika.
about- Are you comparing?
That right there is Mika. I don't care what nobody says. But if that's Mika, what the hell is Rita? Again, just a question.
Racism with prejudice? Is it? Do you think black people can truly be racist, or are we just prejudiced?
no, I think that there's a lot of people that hate white people, like straight up hate white people, and it's very
What the hell you mean it's
unfortunate because
unfortunate?
they're not even the ones that's winning over here. We,
But
we compare ourselves against a group of people that the majority of them is on food stamps and welfare. They would be a disappointment to their ancestors.
right, but isn't true racism a system that controls access to,
Well, that's the argument, right? The argument is
we can't make sure white people don't get access to certain schools and programs and things like that.
the main way that
You
they.
need to be empowered to be racist, to be quite
But
honest.
see, that's what I was
we'll
gonna
get to
say.
that.
Y'all can.
And Corey actually had a point right here, but I think this point actually went over a lot of people's heads.
That's the argument that black people make, is that you can't be racist if you can't actually have an impact on another group of people. So it's supposedly systemic. It's false.
Really?
I just seen a guy that used to be the president of the United States of America that wanted to becoming the president of the United States of America for the second time, almost get everything taken away from him. Literally.
And of course, Anton is going to find every way possible to bring Donald Trump into the room, as always.
And he was basically being taken down by black people. Kamala Harris, Letitia James, who was the in New York, Fani Willis, down in Georgia. All of those are black women, specifically that met with Kamala Harris months before they actually started.
Now, Anton, there ain't no proof of that. There's not 100% proof of that, Anton. So what you're saying is considered a false allegation. Be careful, my brother.
This campaign during the Biden administration. And it's so funny to me because then I have to ask myself the question, well, listen, if this is a construct and if it's all about white people and all of the energy is going towards a person that black people fucked with before he actually ran for president of the United States of America, but we champion Barack Obama.
Really, nigga? This is where we going? Really?
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it. We talking about the culture. It may not necessarily be you individually, but we as a culture fuck with him.
Fuck with who?
Barack Obama and his wife.
Black
No,
women
no,
do.
we fuck with him.
Hold on, Anton. Let me correct you real quick. Black women fuck with Obama and his wife, not black men. If you're gonna quote something, Anton, quote the shit correctly.
As a culture, we champion him. We
Black
absolutely
women
give y'all
do,
shit except for gay
not
marriage.
black
No,
men.
I know that. That's why I ain't arguing with you on this
So
point.
absolutely, I vote.
Are you independent? What do you?
I'm a Republican.
You didn't know that?
In case anyone was still having questions about where Anton Daniels' loyalty lies, there it is. And me personally, the only reason I think Anton's Republican is because Anton is a damn capitalist. And most capitalists lean towards the Republican side.
I'm a straight up, up and down Republican. And matter of fact, people need to really understand their history because Republicans were the party of black people. It's the original party.
Hold on. What Anton's saying here is a half-ass truth. The Republican Party was the party of Lincoln. Now, did Lincoln free the slaves? Yes. But here's the thing. The Republican Party really, at that time, really didn't care about the slaves that much. It wasn't really about freeing the slaves. It was about having reinforcements for the war effort. So basically, what Lincoln did in that Burnley was kill two birds with one stone. That's basically what he did.
Were the party of black people. It's the original party of black people. They were the party that actually freed the slaves. Lincoln was a straight up Republican. When you're talking about emancipation, when you're talking about 1865, when you're talking about what we stood for as conservative means that we're Christians. It means that we don't fuck with that gay shit.
That's what conservative means. Okay, go on.
I'm telling you
Right,
what
are you
what it
saying you don't
stands
fuck
for.
with you don't fuck with the backdoor shit?
I don't.
I don't either. I don't.
That's
either.
what it's saying. What it means to be a Republican is this, because a lot of people like to say,
Because this
and
is
we-
backdoor
and we,
Republicans.
and we
I
were
know.
taught
We're
by our
talking.
parents.
Come on.
We were taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents that we vote Democrat no matter what, right? Regardless of what they stand for, regardless of the agendas that they push, regardless of how
wasn't
much
taught that
nonsense that we
shit.
see in our community.
The fuck? I wasn't taught that shit. I was taught not to trust no motherfucker out here. That's what I was taught. I wasn't taught to vote Democrat no matter what. I was taught not to trust none of these motherfuckers. The fuck is you talking about?
Regardless of how many people, how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board. We were taught to vote that no matter what. You
I
vote
agree.
Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
But this is the difference between the parties on a very fundamental level, not complicated at all.
Really, you finna say it's a difference between the parties?
This is the difference.
I can't
This is
wait
the-
to hear this.
No.
Now, I'm actually with Corey on this part here. When Corey said, there's a difference between the parties. Cause in essence, both parties are about money. Both parties are about power. Both parties are about propaganda. Let's continue.
You may say that it's the same type of public politicians that take advantage of the taxpayers and take advantage of the people. The difference in the parties historically is Republicans want less government so you can do what the fuck you want to do. And Democrats want more control, so they want to control what your money is, where your tax dollars go, and what you can do with your money.
Okay, so I'm gonna
That's
tell you
the
this.
fundamental difference.
I'm gonna tell you this, and you don't have to believe me, but I'm just telling you.
I'm listening.
The people in charge are not Democrats or Republicans.
I understand.
Kamala Harris.
And again, a lot of people are gonna miss this point that Corey's making. Corey is saying that that Democrats and Republicans really don't matter. And what Corey's saying here is absolutely right. Democrats and Republicans don't run this country. Corporate entities do. Whether y'all like it or not, corporations run this fucking country. Corey's actually making a good ass point. But the thing is, some of y'all bad chasing dick riders ain't gonna see that shit.
Democrats or Republicans.
I understand.
Kamala Harris is allowed to do whatever she's done.
We get that.
This new
Okay,
president,
Anton
he's
Mr. gets
allowed
that.
to
Okay.
do whatever he is willing to do, or they allow him to do. Everything is allowed. There are people in charge of this nation that flat out run shit, and if ain't nobody got the power to uproot them, then we're gonna keep having people paying a whole bunch of money for houses and a fire hydrant don't work in front of it, but they'll charge you for the fire hydrant in front of your house.
But we got a less than 20% voter turnout rate in the local elections.
Well, you
The
understand?
local-
Hold on. You want to talk about voter turnout? Here's what Anton's not going to say. Why is there a lack of voting amongst black folks? A lot of black people feel like, what's the point in voting if nothing's going to damn change? That's the part that Anton's not talking about. You want people to vote, Anton? Show these people why they should vote, other than the civil rights. People fought for your civil rights. you gotta go vote. Give them something more than that, Anton. That's all I'm saying. People ain't gonna invest into a system that they feel like it's not gonna work for them. Hell, it's like okay. Here's how I take voting. Voting is like dealing. It's like dealing with a woman, and you're dealing with her. You're dealing with her. You there's parts of her you like. There's parts of her that you want to change. You sitting there thinking the woman's going to change, and unfortunately, the woman does not change in any way, shape, or form. Well, in that case, that what I just described is basically how the election system is. Why are people going to invest into a voting system where they get where it's nothing but smoke and mirrors and pipe dreams? That's all voting is. Voting the election system itself is nothing but a pissing contest. And hell, me personally, I don't even want to be a part of the pissing contest that politics have become. It's a pissing contest. Let's continue.
Yo, out.
But we got a less than 20% voter turnout rate in the local elections.
Well, you
The
understand?
local-
You understand
local-
voting don't work, right?
It does work.
How?
It does, but you just missed it.
It
We have
haven't
a
listened. I heard
we
everything
have
you
le-
said.
we have a
I
less
can't
than-
wait to.
it it only works on a party that wins. Other than that, it don't work.
You tell me how voting
have a
makes
less-
a difference in this country.
We have a less than 20% voter turnout rate in local.
Ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot.
And again, Corey actually had a point here, but Anton being Anton, he ain't gonna give a damn.
The people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
It's not.
Now, that's where I disagree with Corey right here when he said that voting is for suckers. And the reason I disagree with him is because, you know, even though that, you know, we can sit here and vote and most likely nothing ain't gonna change, the least we could do is use our voice to call out the bullshit. It's the least we can do.
Happens. Voting is for suckers.
It's not. People that don't vote are ignorant as fuck.
Well, I guess I'm ignorant because I would never participate in no
People
sucker
that
shit.
don't vote- and
I'm
it's
gonna
so
show
funny.
up and vote like a sucker.
And not only is it ignorant.
We had Republican presidents. We had Democratic
You're not
presidents.
even
we in
hearing
the
what I'm
same
saying.
joint.
I'm talking about locally. You talking about national.
I don't give a fuck if
It
it's
matters.
local.
It
I don't-
matters.
If you
It
vote,
absolutely
that
matters.
means you in line.
No, if you vote first,
Okay, you're saying that voting locally matters. Does it really matter? I mean, I'm not saying that it don't matter, but does it matter like it should? Is what I'm asking. Cause there's some people can vote and vote for change, and sometimes you get change, and sometimes you get some of the same old mess, just different damn players. So, you know, when people say, wait a minute, I voted for somebody new, but yet they doing the same bullshit that the last person is doing. So they like, what's the point of me voting for new people when it's the same bullshit going on? So that's why people are becoming, you know, desensitized to the voting system is because they're like, why? What's the point of me voting for new people when not a damn thing is going to change? So I get what Corey is saying. People are sick of the sucker shit, and he's right. People are sick of the same old system. People are sick of the same old system with new damn players, and Corey is right.
No, if you vote first, the first thing that it means is that you respect your ancestors that died for your right to be able to do it.
Your
That's what it first.
ancestors, your
It's
ancestors
so funny to me.
didn't do it like this.
It's no,
Because
yo-
people went to war when the government tried to overthrow the people and the power of the people. It was wars. There hasn't been a war inside the U.S. where the people who getting fucked over are doing something about motherfuckers.
Corey, that's why I gotta slightly disagree with you there. There is a war in America right now. There is a war against ICE and the American people. There is a war there. The thing is, I don't think you're really paying attention to it.
With 30 felonies being the president.
It's a
It's
war.
all sucker shit
It's
going
a
on.
war every day. It's just not physical anymore.
Well, that's the problem.
It's
We
here.
need physical wars.
It's no, it's not.
Until
it's our
motherfuckers ready to
ignorance.
jump it off,
It's not.
we gonna always be
not.
talking.
It's
But
not.
see, real gladiators don't talk. Real
No, it's not.
gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control right now.
Yeah. Again, Corey's not wrong in saying that we're under control. And the we under the people that's under control are the people that's on the Democratic plantation and those that are on the MAGA plantation. Those are the people that are the puppets. And tell you the truth, if people would basically pull the veil from their eyes and see the bigger picture, they would see that the two party system is a waste of fucking time. The two party system has not benefited in any way, shape, form, or motherfucking fashion for years. And quite frankly, the two party system is fucking dead. Let's get back into it.
Control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who are you under control by?
It ain't. You under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. We ain't stupid.
Who is he? Because I want to know who.
Why do you think that
I
ICE
wanna know
agent
who
was able to shoot
I
that
want to
woman?
know who the. Hold on. Let's be real. Fuck that woman.
Well, that's what you would say to somebody you don't know or whatever.
No.
I'm on.
Really, Anton? You gonna sit there and say fuck that lady that was pew pewed in the face by ICE? Really, Anton? No, fuck you, Anton Daniels. Okay? Now, true enough, that woman should never been out there. But to say fuck you to that woman, no, fuck you, Anton Daniels. I said what the fuck I said.
No.
I'm on
You
the
missing
streets.
it.
I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or
I'm in
the ICE
Detroit.
agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit. I'm
Detroit and LA is not the same, Anton. So miss me with that fuck shit.
in the blackest city in the United States of America. I can move any.
Bullshit. The blackest city in the United States of America is the ATL. Second blackest is DC. Third blackest is Detroit. So your numbers are fucking wrong.
I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the.
The only reason you choose to stay in Detroit is because of ego, ego, ego. That's the only damn reason you stay in Detroit. Cause if you wanted to move out of Detroit, you would have moved out the first damn chance you had. Stop the cap, Anton.
Streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over
Damn, I
50
need some
people.
Vaseline. Hold on.
I put my money in my community with my people. So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets, that don't count to me. I don't
Well,
hear
that's
that
what
shit.
should count.
I don't hear that
because
shit.
out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they could get pulled over and shot by a cop, and an investigation will be said. But here's the truth: we know, if I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Oh my God, this is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong? What I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said
this
when
is
the
so
cops
insane.
shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
This
Is that a
so,
lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should
I'm
say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to
You're
say
not
all black
gonna
people are
gaslight me.
stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not.
I don't
talk
think
about
you
white
got
people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me?
I
Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal
I hear
white
you
women
talking about
literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the
you
thing I say every single
Caucasian
day.
female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go
against
against them, it'll be some video of you going against them.
You
And when
know
I
what the
say
easy
them,
thing
I'm
is?
talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that.
I don't
We
have a
say
boss.
that. But here's the
I
truth.
don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black
I?
people
Do I?
quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for
No.
in this country as the downfall
I'm an
of
equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men
Well, you ain't
since
been
you've been up
listening.
here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I
No,
hear you
don't have,
taking the.
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me
No.
wrong.
You too busy.
My
Because
capacity,
if that's the case-
that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they
Absolutely.
destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking
No,
loud,
you talking loud.
and you still talking around.
What you
What did
trying
the
to do-
Caucasian male
what
do
you
to
trying to-
America
I'm not-
to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You
I'm not
dancing
getting into
around
that.
it.
No,
And
I'm
that's
not.
why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because
Look at him.
I'm
He
not
butt
an ass
dancing.
kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of
When you
black
s-
people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
'Cause see, ain't
homie,
nobody
let me
gonna
tell you something,
Ain't
homie.
nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
ain't nobody
suck
gonna
dick.
tell you to,
I
yeah,
don't
you do.
suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you, I don't
Believe me
do
when I
that.
tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy
switch
you
seats.
give me.
Let's switch
switch
seats.
it.
No.
Let's switch seats.
I'm
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't
We can
do
talk right in front of each
I
other.
don't do no dick sucking
hold on.
shit.
I
I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I
homie.
don't give a fuck
And
about
this
none
one
of
is
it.
I tell you
goes
what,
straight
watch
to
that dick
fucking
sucking
hell.
shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You say
homie.
a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You think I
Okay,
don't
but
fuck about what you
that
talking
This
about?
one it goes straight to fucking hell right
I
here.
tell you what,
I'm right here.
put no dick sucking shit. Don't put no dick sucking shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right.
All right, that's
Now,
what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I'm
I don't do no dick sucking shit.
Now I gotta pause this for a second. It's only 26 in, and the whole damn live stream goes straight to fucking hell. Not even a half hour in, and the whole live stream goes straight to shit. Straight to shit. Let me say that one more time. 26, 26. The whole damn thing goes to shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to.
You talking about you respect this dude. Anton, you was sneak dissing from the word go, nigga. What the fuck you mean you respect Corey? You was sneak dissing from the word motherfucking go. The fuck is you talking about? Lying ass bastard.
Have a conversation.
We good.
But you
We
not
good.
crossing up on me.
Yo, I
We
got
good.
a
I did
question for
already.
Anton.
I don't do
Nigga,
dick
we can put
sucking
the
shit.
microphone right down
Yo.
right now and go on our back. I don't give a
No,
fuck
sir.
about
No,
this shit.
sir.
You just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
got a
You
question
running your
for
mouth.
Anton.
I don't do
You
no.
doing it on the internet.
To be honest, Anton, all you do is run your motherfucking mouth. All you do is run your mouth, bitch, whine and complain. Miss me with that shit.
You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show you
Anton,
I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton, listen, don't
I'ma let
disrespect me
you
like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how
Did I call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on.
How I get
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No, this
because
my
I take
show.
That's
This
cool.
my
That's
show.
cool, but I take that shit as a threat. too.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking.
It's
I
a-
don't
it's a
dick
threat that you
suck,
say a
my
lot of
nigga.
shit. Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't
bro.
dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, ain't no, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do
Come
shit.
at me with that dick sucking
You're
shit
not
again,
gonna do
nigga.
shit. You're not gonna
Come
do
at me with.
And I know D's trying to quote unquote diffuse the situation, but me personally, if I was D, I would just sat back and waved in security. I would just sat back, waved in security, and get the fuck out the damn way.
See, I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
Fuck I
We
am.
can go out back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Nah, it's
Talking about I got money for this shit. I got money for that shit. That's the only thing Anton's go to is I got money, I got money, I got money. We don't give a fuck, bitch nigga. Big deal. You got money, motherfucker. Big deal. Shit.
it's not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Darlene, get out the way. Don't get it.
But I gotta keep it real for a second. This shit it was embarrassing as fucking hell. I had Drake would say embarrassing. Let's continue.
The way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now, because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
If you want to
okay,
get back to the
but
conversation,
don't-
we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not
ain't no
listening to
dick
none of that
suckers
shit,
up
bro.
here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
Long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not,
Because that ain't
you not that tough. I'm that we
participate.
first. You're not. I don't know me, so I'm gonna extend this.
Me with that dick suck, men of a certain mind state. And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I
apologize.
Okay. Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
I appreciate that because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically. But I have a switch.
I do too. And I'm a man, just like
I
you.
respect your switch. I respect your switch.
you too.
Okay, good. I'm glad,
We
brother.
good.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother. And I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't know the way I was brought up. You can't step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
We good.
that when we talk to each other a certain way, like if dick sucking is brought up, that's just like motherfucking pissing on my shoes. So I'm saying, like, I could get back straight. I could get back straight. When I shook your hand, it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it with my brothers. I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers, and we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is, and then we shake hands and we keep it moving. Once we have a disagreement and we get it out of our system. So if we good, then we good.
I'm good.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even know that my mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set up when people do things like I call it backdooria on my show. Mm-hmm. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying, like, I ain't trying to get set off. I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying, like,
but see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
You do. Absolutely.
Give me an example.
You just did it. You said a lot of shit to me that I don't necessarily care about.
I ain't saying nothing about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's disrespectful because you applying it to you. It's other people out there that don't take that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that. So listen to me, Anton.
But hold on. Let me say this last
Go ahead,
part.
land.
But I get it because you don't know me and I don't know you. So you don't know what I look at as disrespectful. And so as a result, I just let that shit ride. The only thing that ever triggers me is it, and this is why I like to do shows in person. I told you before the show, I said I don't do no more live streams with people that I don't know. Did I not say that? Because I want to see and look in their eyes and see what's really happening, right? And the reason that is because the only thing that set me off is if somebody make it seem like they ready to do something. Then I'm like, okay, well, it's all hands up. Fuck the conversation.
Well, how about this? People may be ready to do something for whatever reason. They want to be ready to do something. But what I'm saying to you is, you know, in this world, they are trying to normalize men in dresses. They trying to normalize a woman wearing a thong in front of a church gathering or whatever.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I could handle whatever is happening out there, but I'm saying, like, I'm still standing on this. I'm standing on this. If a man walking up to me with some homosexual talk, like, I could take, I said this before, I could take a meeting at a brother like Tyler Perry's house because I know what's gonna happen if it go bad. The house gonna get tore up. I ain't saying that to act like I'm tough. I'm just saying,
I feel you.
There's certain things that we as men cannot say to each other without clashing. And it is my opinion with niggas that I know and where I'm from, if I say to one of my homies, man, suck a dick, everybody will get quiet that we know. And they'll be like, what is that? What is that? Because it's like, that's that homosexual talk. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? If it's one way to get a brother like me, I know brothers who are preachers that would put their religion down for that right there. That's all I'm saying, black man. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. That's where you at. So I'm gonna respect that.
Thank you, brother.
It's simple as that.
I don't want no drama.
It's simple as
I
that.
swear I don't want no drama, man. My life is good.
Mine's is too.
I believe you. My life is good.
I'm
man.
with you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you to come up here for that. It's just the simple misunderstandings that we as men can have I think older black men like us need to make sure there are boundaries that simply can't be crossed when men are talking. And if you tell me a boundary, Anton, if you tell me a boundary, I promise you, I'm going to do my best not to cross that boundary. When I'm talking to Willie D don't like when you call him nigga. And I go out my way not to call Willie D nigga because I look at him as a man.
I kick it with Willie too. For me though, I don't give a fuck about the talking. I don't have no boundaries. I don't care if a nigga say something about me. It is what niggas say shit like that all the time. Like that's the environment that we live in. I only care about my real life.
Can I ask you a question? You just said men talk disrespectfully to you in your face all the time.
No.
See, this is nothing.
You did not hear what I said.
I said they
do that shit all the time. You see it in the chat. You see it in the comments. All of that shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't care about that shit, right?
That's right, because that's for the internet.
Right. So when people say stuff, I don't take it personal because it's not a thing to me. It's just talk. The only thing I care about is what happened in real life. When I cut that shit off in real life, my life is great.
Right. Let me tell you something.
So my point is that I don't take nothing personal unless it get personal, unless it gets physical. That's the only thing I'm up on. Anything else I can walk away from. I don't give a fuck about that. My life, I could walk away and I'm probably gonna never see that person again.
I understand.
So
this is why the chat, I allow them, and in fact, I encourage them to be themselves in the chat because this is a computer screen. But one thing I will say this is to the youngsters especially, because they the ones who really don't know. I'm talking about 35 and under. When you in a man's face, you have to watch how you talk to them because face to face is a lot different than the computer. On the computer, I got motherfuckers
Let me ask you a question.
This motherfucker saying all kind of shit about me on the computer.
Let me ask you a question.
But if they in my face saying that to me,
let me ask you a question.
It can go bad.
Why?
I'm not acting tough.
Hold on.
I'm not acting tough.
I'm asking you a real question. Why do you get triggered if somebody says that to you? Like what is it in you that gets bothered by a switch?
Okay, so listen to me. Manhood is all we got left. You really got to understand this. Just give me a second to land on this.
I'm with you. I'm listening.
If we don't have our manhood, we ain't got nothing. So when a man walk up to you and say something flirtatious to you, when a man walk up to you and say something where he's challenging your manhood and things like that, trust me, I don't care how savage it may seem. When you dealing with a man, you can set a man off if you in his face and you saying things that are not. I'm not talking about somebody just saying anything. I'm talking about their.
Oh, crap.
She's a victim who is not with us anymore.
I can't
She's
walk up to a man walking down the street
My bad,
with his
y'all.
wife, Anton, and say, man, your bitch thick. I'll be like, wait a minute. Of course, by me being older, the last thing I want is drama in the streets. But what I'm saying is, you can't disrespect men face to face. You can do it online because it's easy to do it online.
Nope. See, that's where we disagree.
Okay, I want to hear this.
That's where we disagree because you got to keep the same energy across the board. You can't pick and choose when you can disrespect somebody and when you can't disrespect somebody, and then pick and choose when you're going to react to somebody disrespecting you. You wrong, bro. You wrong as two left shoes. You're wrong, bro. I fuck with you. I fuck with you because you are one of the most disrespectful, and stand on that shit.
But I want to understand what you're saying, Anton. You miss me. When you say you can't disrespect people with what? Make sure you explain that to me.
You got to keep the same energy across the board, bro.
I don't understand.
You can't say I'm going to disrespect you online, but then you can't do nothing in person.
Well, trust me.
You can't do that.
I'm not saying.
And as y'all can listen, it really didn't get any better. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying what you're wrong about, but listen, talking to somebody in person is different than talking to somebody online. And if I'm so disrespectful, what do I do to be disrespectful online? Because you said I'm disrespectful online.
You just
I would
said,
like to know.
you said out of your own mouth that you will be disrespectful online. It ain't even, yes,
Did I
you
say
did.
that?
You
Did I
just
say
said
I'm
that.
disrespectful online?
You said you can disrespect. It's different if you disrespect somebody online versus doing it in real life.
No, I didn't say what I would do.
How is
Anton.
it different,
I
though?
said if somebody in the chat room is saying something disrespectful about me, I don't hold that against them because they're.
What
typing.
about when you talking about real people?
What do you mean?
If you comment on somebody and you give your opinion on real people,
I don't want to go back and forth. I'm trying to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Do you hear
I
me when I
understand
say
what you're saying.
whatever I
And like I said earlier, with Anton, I don't even think Anton really gave a fuck, really gave a damn about being on Corey Holcomb's show. I'm just being real about it. I don't think Anton Daniels really gave a damn. Again, that's just my opinion. It is what it is.
whatever I say online, giving an opinion of something is different than if
I ain't
I
talking
am.
about an
If
opinion.
I,
I
if,
said disrespectful. How can
Well,
you
what do I
determine?
say?
How can you determine whether or not somebody feels disrespected?
well, feelings is one thing, man.
You felt some type of way?
Yeah, because ain't nobody finna stand in front of my face and talk to me like they on my level when it comes to homosexuality. Like that'll start a war. That'll start a war.
We can agree to disagree. I think you're wrong, bro. I personally, I'm telling you directly, you're hypocritical.
Okay, well, you can say that. I don't think I'm gonna win that argument with you now. But what I am saying to you, Anton, is when you are talking to men face to face, trust me when I tell you this, man. It's different than online. Face
I'm
to
the same
face.
person in real life as I am online. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Anybody, listen, I go city to city. I'm not an online nigga, bro. Like, I create content online, but
Well, you say you're not an online motherfucker. No, never mind. Let's just play.
really am out in every single city. I done visited almost every single state. I have real meetups in real life. I shake hands. I kick it with people in real life. And I go out there and kick it with the people. I'm not different online than I am in real life. People may think that because they may have never met me in real life, but I keep the same energy. I reciprocate. Or I'm willing to walk away unless it goes up. If it's gonna go up, then it's just gonna go up and we just gonna figure it out from there. But the fact of the matter is, I don't switch up.
See, I'm not
gonna talk about you online. Hold on. I'm not gonna talk about you online. And then when I see you in real life, I'm gonna be like, man, you know I'm just playing. I'm not that type of nigga.
Yeah, but
either I fuck with you or I don't.
But see, that's just one scenario, Anton. What I'm saying to you is this. This is what I'm saying to you. I ain't saying it to offset what you just said. I'm trying to talk to you now.
And I'm not a tough guy either.
I'm not either.
I'm not a tough guy.
I'm not a tough guy. I don't even want to
clear.
perpetrate like I'm a tough guy. But what I'm saying is, when men stand between each other, there is energy that is being transferred. And trust me, when men disrespect each other face to face, motherfuckers can die.
I agree.
That's why when I'm talking to a man, especially face to face, I try to make sure I don't go over the line. And if I ever go over the line, I can apologize.
Is what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying and I agree with you.
Right.
Why is it only face to face? That's where we disagree at.
Well, anything I said, I will say in the face of a man that I said it about.
All right, well that's
Because I don't go there to try to I don't have to shock jock. Even though that's something that people say easily. Oh, he's shock jocking. No. Anything I've said about anybody, I will say right to them if they standing in front of me. And I would like for somebody like to research the internet on things things I've said and show me that I wouldn't say something to somebody if they were standing there. The only thing I said I wouldn't say to somebody if they were standing there, because I saw Charles Barkley in the airport one day. And I realized how big he was when I saw him in the airport. Now, I've said things about Charles Barkley. If he was standing in front of me and he said, say that shit now, I'll be like, we black, man. Come on, let's calm down. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only one.
You know what the problem with this show today is? We got to do a part 2. Because we ain't talked about none of the shit that we supposed to talk about.
That's why, because we can't say dick sucking in front of each other.
And Anton should know damn well that Corey was not gonna have his ass back. Ain't no way in the hell. Because if y'all look at the thumbnail that Corey had versus the thumbnail that he has now, he done took Anton off the whole damn live stream except the little interview that he did with him. Everything else, he done took Anton off of it.
That's why, because we can't say dick sucking in front of each other, brother.
Well, I know that now, right? I get it.
And I appreciate you for giving me that, because that's it. I forgot. I'm still Corey, because I don't live a life of getting into it with people. I really don't.
No, Corey, you pick on people that you think ain't gonna respond to you.
Now, give me an example.
Corey, you pick your targets based off of what you think they ain't gonna do. And that's why you feel comfortable saying some of the wild shit that you say online.
But I asked you this, and I'm gonna ask you again.
I'm not gonna say
Give
no
me
names.
an example.
No, I'm not gonna say no names.
You can't give an example.
No, I can.
Will you please give me an
because I don't
example?
want I don't want to implement nobody into this that that'll be bad. That's not a good thing.
Well, do you understand by you saying that?
I like to speak
By
from my
you
own
saying
perspective.
that, it sounds like babble.
But you know it's not babble. It's real, and you know it's real. That's why you laughing.
I'm laughing at you because you didn't. I had to ask you twice so far.
You pick
you
your
said
targets
I pick on people
carefully.
and I said, give me an example.
You pick your targets carefully, very carefully.
So you can't give me an example?
Because
That's the third time.
Okay, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
You tiptoed around Dave Chappelle.
You talking about the last time I said something about him?
You tiptoed around Dave.
I'll give you that.
You tiptoed like a ballerina.
But now I'm gonna give you that.
No.
But what did I tiptoe about?
You would not have did that shit on a regular motherfucker. You know that Dave Chappelle's last Netflix special was not it.
And I tiptoed around it.
And you tiptoed around it because you didn't want the smoke.
I did.
Overall. And so you pick and choose your targets carefully.
You see, I didn't want the smoke.
No, because you didn't want the backlash.
Okay, but look, let me say this because you brought it up. I did tiptoe around how I really feel with the last special, because I'm not gonna lie, it's everything that I said the time before when I spoke about him. Hot trash, no jokes. In the future, when people watch it, they don't know him like we know him now in this culture, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? I'll give you that. I did tiptoe around his special. And you know what? I can live with that. I can live with that. But what else? I ain't trying to think of nothing else. But I'm saying, I think that was kind of. You found a way to bring that nigga into it.
I love you, Darlene. I love Craig. But they will not call you out on your bullshit and challenge you.
Now you trying to turn.
No, I'm.
Corey should have known that Anton was going to go here.
You asked me for the feedback. I didn't volunteer it. You forced me. I said, you know what? I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Then you said, okay, well, Anton, go ahead and keep on naming names and let's get to it. Okay, well, let's get to it then, if that's what you want to do.
Well, how about this? Let me. Can I respond
Because
to that?
Darlene is real chill, and she not gonna cause no friction. And Craig is happy to be here.
Okay, so can I say something about that?
But see,
you
I
don't
don't give
cut
a
me
fuck.
off.
I don't give a fuck because I'm rich too, so I'm cool. I got my own moves.
I'm rich.
On my
I'm
own
rich.
motion,
I'm
so I
rich.
can tell you the truth. And I think that
Is
you also
Anton's go
surround
to?
yourself with
I'm
with
rich.
people
I'm
that
rich.
will not challenge you because you big dog to them. You big bro.
Okay, so let me say this since you brought up Darlene and Craig. Let me say this. You don't know our relationship. But
I know what I
can't. I'm doing more teaching on some real street level shit than I thought I would have had to do. But listen to me, Anton. You don't know me and her relationship.
I'm listening.
Maybe the reason you don't get the results you want from her is because there's a certain level of respect that.
Now, he's about to take a shot at Mika. Now, even though, fuck it, I'm just going to say it. Allegedly, Mika and there's rumors of Mika and Anton fucking each other. That's the rumors. Now, whether or not if Anton and Mika fucking each other, I don't give two shits. That's Anton's business. And it's Watt's business too. I don't give two shits. Just saying.
It comes from me and her relationship. That's what I'm saying. You don't know, brother. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about you.
Speaking on her.
I'm not talking about you talking about her. I'm talking about when there's certain subjects that come up on your show.
We done argued on the air a million times.
Man, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Corey, sometimes you be on bullshit. Nobody call you out on it.
Now I'm trying to teach you, but I don't think you catching it.
Okay, I'm observe.
Here's the thing, Corey. With a person like Anton, you can't teach him shit. And I'm going to tell you why. Anton is the type of person who thinks that he's quote unquote the smartest person in the room. He thinks that he's the most qualified in the room to talk on anything. That's Anton. Anton's ego and Anton's arrogance will not allow him to learn a damn thing. That is ego, that is arrogance.
You don't know my relationship with this woman. You don't know. So when you see it online and speak on what you see online, you can't really speak from factual things that are happening in the world, Anton.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So, and with Craig, I don't know why motherfuckers say Craig don't have a backbone around me. Because one thing I say that Craig beat most motherfuckers' ass I know. I see motherfuckers don't be fighting Craig. I see motherfuckers don't run up on him with that bullshit quick. The motherfuckers who I seen ran up on Craig way bigger than Craig. So the obvious needs to be said because I believe that there's a lot of people who don't know the obvious, and I can't teach you that in an episode. But I'm saying, like, if you ever see me around any woman, Anton, if you see me around any woman, trust me, dude's been paid, homie. And I can't say it no other way better than that. Dude's been paid. That might not be something you will catch. I'm saying this for the streets. Dude's been paid, homie. Trust me, man. Trust me. I don't be around just anybody. I can't let any type of woman just come with me and be connected to me in no way. I don't like that. If you around me, it's a reason you around me. And I'm saying, like, I don't know if I could graduate you to that next level of the conversation. And that ain't no disrespect to you. But I'm saying, like, you see somebody around me, oh, I ain't just got anybody around me. Dude's been paid, homie. That's what I'm saying. And I ain't saying that tough either. I'm just trying to say it in a way where I hope you can understand. Yeah. Okay. So anybody around me, dude's been paid. I don't let anybody around me. If you around me and dudes ain't been paid, I'm trying to get away from you because I don't know you. And ain't no dues been paid, so I don't know you. I don't know you.
And we spoke right
Got a
before the show.
question for Anton.
So.
Anton.
What happened?
No,
got
no,
a
no. I'm
question
not
for
talking
Anton.
about.
No, I understand.
You
I
get
did.
me?
I got
Okay.
that.
All right.
I got that. But in my case too, whenever I choose to speak up or challenge him on anything or tell him, look, I don't agree with that or what have you, I won't keep delving into it because I don't see the point. Because I know at a certain point with men like you at your age, there's not going to be any change. So why? I don't even bother with it. I just, I might say, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. And then if they want to continue, I'm not for it.
I'm with you.
That's it. I just don't like. I don't do that. I got way more important fish to fry in that. And I thought I'm not going to change this man's mind on stuff, so I just don't even bother. That's it.
But another thing about the ladies, since we talking about this, see, whenever I see a woman with a man, most of the time, if it ain't your wife, I already say to myself, what is this fuck shit? Why is this motherfucker in the streets with you? That's how I feel about life. So I'm saying, like, that might be a prejudice that I have. I can admit, if a woman is in the streets with a man, fuck is this?
Why? Why do you care about that? Why is that meaningful to you?
No, it's not that I care at all, because it's not my business. But I'm saying, like, if a man stepped to me with a woman and it ain't his wife, all I do is say to myself,
You mean like checking you?
not checking me, brother. I'm saying, like, if a man has a woman with him,
Okay.
and you know what I'm saying, it's not his wife, I don't know what the fuck that is, and I don't want nothing to do with it. That's all across the board as I've gotten older and wiser. Like, if a man got a woman with him and he say, hey, hold on, man, how you doing? This is my lady, so-and-so, so-and-so. It makes me say, okay, this is his lady. That's what that is. But I'm saying, like, if a man is in the streets with a woman, sitting next to a woman, and all like this, whatever, and this bitch ain't been explained, I'm like, hold on. What the fuck is this sucker shit? Especially if it's imposed in any way. That's what I'm saying, G. And I know you know what I'm talking about, because you ain't finna act like you ain't smart. You smart than a motherfucker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if somebody introduces you, if somebody took the
I
time
don't
to
know what he's
actually,
talking about.
if somebody actually walks in and takes the time to introduce you to somebody, that's being imposed on. I'm like, uh-oh.
There's people in the
That's
chat
how
say,
I
what
see
is
it.
Corey talking about? All the uninitiated don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm like, don't
uninitiated.
introduce me to, especially if I know that person. or
That's how I believe it.
This is what I know.
I
This is
think
what I
you're
am.
putting me- that may-
I admit that I am a C student.
in what?
In
like,
life and everything.
Okay.
And school and everything. I'm a C student. So the way I like to do it is I like for people to break it down to me like a C student. Help me to understand like I'm barely graduating. Break it down to me like a little child. The way that you would talk to a child, talk to me.
Right.
That's why I like to do it. And it's easier for me to digest it.
I like that you said that. But see, I'm at a stage of the game. I ain't got time to talk to kids.
Why not?
I don't have time to talk to kids. My kids grown. And I'm saying, like, if they ask me to go to the school and speak to the children, I would tell the children to do what's right. Because I know that's what they're supposed to do. I'll be like, listen, do what's right. Whenever you get that feeling like you're doing something wrong, then, step back and do what's right. That's what I would tell kids. That way I would be able to speak from the heart.
So you're one of those, do what I say, not what I
No. Let me tell you what my translation of that is. This is my translation of that. I don't want to substantiate my argument, or I don't want to break it down to where you'll actually understand it, because you may be able to break down what it is that I'm saying. So I choose to only speak in riddles, and I also want to speak in parables, because then I could say,
What?
you don't know, you don't get it. Now, I might get it. I might know exactly what you're talking about, but I might act like I don't know what you're talking about because I want you to substantiate your argument.
What the
that's what I
fuck
stand
does that
for.
mean?
That's why I say break it down to me like a
What does that
C-student,
mean?
so that I can truly understand exactly what you're talking about. We all can understand it, because we all may need to learn.
So
That's
look,
what the
what you
OGs
said.
do. They
Get it
teach,
or not.
right?
Right.
You said you go, but what you said in there, that was a key word. You act like you don't know. And I know you act like you don't know, brother. You just said it. Believe me,
Why
you said
am
it.
I still laughing?
Feel silly. He's
Chill out. Look,
really
you know
trying
what?
to look. It was an intense moment in here, Anton, and we trying to make it where it is professional. We trying to make it where it ain't where everybody said might be or whatever. Because I ain't with all that. I ain't got to go to war with no man who visited our show and probably didn't understand one thing how I was thinking, and I probably didn't understand one thing how he was thinking.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show, y'all.
You funny, man. You
not gonna have you back on the show.
If I wasn't gonna have you back on the show, I wouldn't have shook your hand. I hope you believe that. When I caught myself, I was like,
You know what I'm doing right now, Phil? I'm putting pressure on him to get me back on the show.
but it ain't working like
By
that.
saying that he not going because
It ain't gonna work like that. But I'm saying,
Corey don't like this, dog. He don't like this.
What? I think it's
what
fine.
Corey don't like? Why you talking to that man over there?
Because I gotta talk to Phil. I'm talking to Corey through Phil. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Here's the thing.
Them the games where niggas get into fights. I'm telling you.
Here's the
This
thing.
is how it jump off. Go ahead.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show because Corey's not having fun right now. This is gonna be one of Corey's best shows, but he's not having fun right now. And Corey seems to be a feeler. I'm more of a results-driven guy. Corey seems to be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed, but you're doing a lot of telling me what I am. I think that's homosexual behavior.
I said Corey seems to be, meaning that I'm leaving open a door to get corrected. I want him to correct me if I'm wrong, but I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion. So you don't want me to give my
You
thoughts?
can have the freedom, brother.
Why
What
is
I
it-
look like
why
trying
is
to take
everything-
freedom from you?
No. I'm starting to feel some type of way, bro, because why is everything homosexual to you?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, if,
When
I'm
did
gonna try to
the
explain.
conversation turn into homosexuality again?
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. I'm gonna let you land because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm trying to understand it. Why is everything gay?
I can ex-
This is when stuff goes from going left to going weird as hell. This whole exchange here just got weird as hell.
explain it. I can explain
Okay, go
it.
ahead.
Maybe look, I'm not saying that you gay, but what I'm saying is if you looking at another man and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
You still talk about me. Homie, this is a gay conversation.
It's not.
I don't never
Like I said, it just got weirder and weirder.
when you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling you,
You the one that's talking in riddles. I'm
you
talking.
ain't never
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I could tell.
You been to jail?
Nope.
So,
Nope.
so what the fuck that mean then?
I'm just saying, like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who
You would be the tough one.
No. Just let me land with this. The people
I don't
who
think from a jail perspective, nigga. I'm not a jailbird. I'm never going to jail.
I see.
The fuck is we
well, you
talking
can't
about?
say what you'll never do, but I'm
I'm
saying.
never going to jail, bro.
Well, okay.
I don't even have that in. Dog, I don't even like that type of energy.
I'm just trying to make a point. Anton. What I'm saying is, I have been around enough people who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you. That's all I'm saying.
I don't hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that way. The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here, Anton. I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am. And it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other because men can go to war over misunderstanding.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, "Oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here."
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that
Corey wasn't taking a shot, Anton. It was stating a fact. How is Corey stating a fact and in a quote unquote intellectual shot at you? Like, really, man?
it's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was gonna happen like that fast. That's why out here I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
You say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking
No,
about?
you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes.
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. But I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all
He's
why I
talking
like
about
the chat.
everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm not
himself.
gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout out
you
to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face. Shout out.
Shit.
That's where Anton really did fuck up, saying, "Oh, I shit on you to your face."
No, me, because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm
Well,
telling
be
you.
careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
the tough talk? I got security. You got security.
Homie,
Anybody
I
doing
ain't got security. They're my people.
Cool. Them your
You gotta
security.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna have to hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie, you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you
This is
disrespected me in
just
my face.
weird,
And then you
sad,
act
and every damn thing else.
So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth. And so I apologize when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you
But you still
disrespected me in
triggered by
my
it because
face.
you don't accept the apology because
You
you
still
still
talking
feel
about
some type of
everybody
way.
else except yourself and
No,
white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why are you so easily offended?
You still talking about me? It sounds like I'm arguing with
because I'm right. See,
I be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down.
You're
You proved the point.
Hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
You
Just gone, man.
You
Just gone.
hypocrite. I'm not the jet.
You done did this before. Get your bitch ass the Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on. And walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring...
And this here is when Anton finally walks off at an hour 5 minutes in and 15 seconds. It should just walked off at the half hour mark. I'm just saying.
Bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to. Cake ass nigga. And go get you a bodyguard, cause the nigga be to slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door. I am who I say I am. I stand on it. Fuck a friend.
And of course, Anton had to come back with a weak ass rebuttal. Boy, let me find it, y'all. Give me a second. Room 9. If I can find it. I'm trying to see if he clipped it up already. Nah, he ain't clipped it up yet. And knowing Anton, he probably gonna talk shit on his morning show. Give me a little bit, y'all.
What's going on, friends? Are you gonna get done with a 10 miler because you got
Prayer without works is dead. Next. Try again.
No.
Try again.
No. Time out. One can live.
Try
with
again.
One can listen. Let me.
He better stop her.
No. I know that for the show it's gonna look like
A church alone, period. Ways about this. I feel like
Let's continue the conversation. This is normal.
And this is the part where Anton comes on.
You just left the wild. I'm a hood nigga. I know what it is.
No. That's a perception. Wasn't shit wild in there.
And here's, in my opinion, 2K shouldn't even be talking. That's just my opinion. 2K should have been talking cause, in my opinion, 2K only got bits and pieces. What 2K needs to do is go to Corey Holcomb's live stream and watch that from the beginning. Cause the only thing that 2K has right now is bits and damn pieces.
If y'all want to know the truth, wasn't shit wild in there. Wasn't nothing popping off. That's why I told them.
No, what happened is that your ego and your arrogance got in the damn way. That's what happened.
That's why I told the crowd. I said, nigga, look, I got security. You got security. Ain't shit happening. That's a fact. Now, if we, and that's why I was talking about online. Now I said, nigga, now if you want to shoot a fair one, we can shoot a fair one. Yeah. We can go and shoot. Bro, I know people don't know this, but that's what I do. I don't talk about it online. I shoot fair ones all the time, nigga. I got 3 brothers, nephews, friends. Nigga, if we have a problem, we shoot a fair one. Yeah, that's not me being tough. I'm not tough. I'm not none of that shit. If you insinuate that that's what you gonna do, you gotta go. You gotta go all the way there. You cannot stop. You can't stop. But I seen the bitch in that nigga. I seen the bitch in that nigga, and that's why I'm like, oh, this nigga soft. Okay. All of that.
Only thing I'm gonna say is this here. This with Anton and Corey, it ain't gonna end no time soon. I'm telling y'all that right now. This with Anton and Corey will not end anytime soon.
Chair moving shit, that's performative. Cause let me tell you what niggas do when they really doing some shit. They go. They don't say, hey, move out the. That's like saying, hold me back. I'm keeping it 100, bro. I'm keeping it 100. Niggas, man, I knew that nigga wasn't gonna do nothing. That nigga was shaking like a stripper. He telling Darlene, hey, move over there. Let me get next to this nigga. Nigga, that's for the internet. That's straight up for the internet. I never moved. I sat right there, right next to that nigga, and I continued to cook that nigga the whole time. Yeah. The whole time from the start, from that point on, I cooked that nigga. I told that nigga, you a hypocrite. I don't believe you. You keep niggas around you that continue to try to boost you up. That nigga was frustrated. That nigga was frustrated. He the weakest comedian because the nigga couldn't even control his temperature in his own, and I was in his backyard. Nigga, I'm in LA right now in his spot with his people all around talking to that nigga. Talking to that nigga. Let me tell you, he never coming back from this. That's why I'm telling y'all, whenever his show ends, niggas need to download that shit and never let them forget it because I don't go based off. That's why I told Mika, right? Because I had Mika with me. And the reason why I brought Mika with me is because I wanted to promote her show.
Okay. Okay, if you brought Mika with you, where was Rita? Just a question.
Shit. Neither here nor there. I told Mika, I told my security, and I told somebody else. I said, I'm not doing nobody else's platform unless it's gonna be face to face. I told a Millionaire Morning Show that. Because everybody talk a good game until you right there in front of them. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. That's not even a tall nigga like that. He not even big like that. Nigga fat as fuck. Like he not fit. Like I'm not the fittest. I'm a regular person, right? I'm not overweight. I'm not crazy and none of that shit like that. Like I'm a regular nigga. He not tall. He not fit. The nigga walk in wheezing. Man, bro.
Damn, really, man?
That nigga was going out. Fully confident. All of that tough shit. All of what having the cameras pan up to you like this and shit to make you bigger than what you really are. I ain't impressed with that shit, bro. Let me tell you something. Every last one of these niggas, if they ever want to do something in person, I'm pulling up. I told that nigga on the phone before I even pulled up. I said, bro, I know you gonna come at me weird, but just know you're gonna get the same energy. I told him straight up on the phone. So that's why I bullied that nigga on his own platform, a bitch ass comedian. I bullied that nigga. Let me tell you something, bro. Okay. He said, who are coward? I said, nigga, Dave Chappelle, you scared of Dave, nigga. I told that nigga straight up to his face on his own platform. I said, you scared, nigga. You tiptoed around that nigga when you reviewed his platform. All right, so Anton, what was... So my point is this. Man, I'm not worried about it, nigga. The people I got around me is different, bro. Let me tell you. I know the same people that he know. Y'all be thinking that, man, listen, bro, listen. Ain't nobody tough. I'm not pretending to be tough. I'm not none of that. But the one thing that I know is, and maybe it's just because I'm still in Detroit, niggas don't act like they gonna do something. Either they do it or they stay chill. I'm not going for none of that move out the way, all of this stuff. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. You're not tough. And let me tell you the only reason why I got up. And I was telling my security and I was telling Mika this and shit too. Security and I was telling Mika this and shit too. Like while I left. It's because I'm not going to ever act like I'm going to do something and don't do it. So it's either do something or leave. Because what you do, now you putting the security in a situation. Now you getting Mika in a situation, right? Now you putting them in something and they got to respond because, you know, it's going if it go there, it get fucked up. So it's either you go or you do something about it. I'm not a tough guy. So I left.
Can I ask you this? Once it started going there, and you know what I'm saying, it's just like, this nigga, I've already done my due diligence. I've already kicked his ass on his own platform. It's time to go. Yeah. So can I ask you what was the overall goal of going on the platform? Like, was he said now you insinuating? He said you insinuating you was there without you. I'm not here with my nigga. I just talked to my chick on the phone, literally. I literally just talked to her on the phone.
I have a question.
You see her at the top, nigga?
I have a question for you, Anton.
See Sharita right there?
I have a question for you, Mr. Daniels.
Right, I got Mika here, and I'm here.
I have a question. I have a question for you. He tried to calm the temperature. Why didn't you let him?
What do you mean? Tried to calm the temperature? When did he try to calm the temperature?
Well, he tried to like, okay, we cool now, and you was like, fuck this shit. You just kept going.
Because I didn't believe that nigga now. Once you say you own that and you don't show it, I found your weakness.
What's okay? Why do you think it went left to begin with? Just
because he's used to niggas think because you're Republican and you're conservative or whatever that shit is just. I don't think he know, right? Because don't nobody know nobody until they actually in front of him, right? And he used to, and I told him that shit. I said you used to being around people that don't say nothing to you when you say something to them because you know it is what it is. And so, you know, that was his weakness. He's not. Listen. He's not intellectual enough to be able to talk. He can't hold. I realized that in the very beginning is that, like on some debate or conversation type shit.
He's a nigga.
Yeah,
like
he's not intellectual enough on that tip. So when you start to lose that part of the conversation, and another reason why I like doing it in person is because you can't mute it.
You wouldn't let that nigga talk. I was like, God damn, that's
what? You can't mute me, and we gotta look in each other's eyes, and we gotta see each other, right?
Yeah, that's the key.
Now you can't mute me. You can't control the narrative. You can't control the platform. We right there.
Yeah.
So
that's why I only want to do it in person.
I just want to say, no one on this platform should say anything because if that was me and Slim, y'all would have called us sassy and emotional. When niggas fight, that's what y'all say. But no, that was no.
Too soon.
I'm just saying. They would have called us sassy, Slimmy.
Well, that's what I'll say.
I don't think it was.
What do you think Corey was? What do you think Corey was expecting from your dialogue?
I think he was expecting to son me, and he was expecting to little boy me.
I don't know about that one, man.
That was kind of sort of the intention from the beginning.
So you don't think
I don't know about that one.
He was, but
no, he was there to get into it because he turned up.
Everybody knew.
Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell y'all what's real. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, I never lied to you. Corey is different on the phone and talking than he is when the camera cut off. All of that shit is performative. All of it is performative. And that's cool. I ain't tripping about that because I understand content. I understand the game. But I know how to play that game too because I've been doing this shit for years. So now okay. So I seen what the temperature is when he turned up when we first started talking. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna troll you the whole show. I'm gonna troll you the whole show. The whole show, nigga. And I'm gonna tell you that you was a bitch when it came to Dave Chappelle, that you a coward, that you this, that you that you can't substantiate your argument. I'm gonna tell you that you dumb without telling you dumb. And now we gonna go there.
That's the worst. When you talk smart to a nigga who don't understand, that's the worst.
I'm gonna troll the fuck out of you.
Yes.
I'm gonna embarrass you, nigga. And this shit gonna go so viral and it's so beautiful and I'm gonna benefit off of it.
Facts.
Bag chasers are proud of you.
I see 15,000 in that motherfucking chat. That's crazy.
Is that normal?
Audience. The Chicago take the L.
For the people that don't know about Corey averages at least 12 or 1,300 not 1,300, 12 or 13,000 in the chat by himself on a normal night. So I don't see what Anton is really talking about here. Ah, crap. Hold on.
That's crazy.
Is that normal?
Audience. The car gonna take the L. You better
And
tell Anton
so,
thank you for the
so I'm with it. So again, I'm with it. I'm not nigga, Corey Holcomb is every bit of 5'10", 300, nigga. That nigga got a beer belly.
Yeah, I seen.
Oh, sweatpants were looking a little sloppy. He got a.
Listen, man, when you
They were
shake these
standing up
niggas'
next to
hands,
each other. He ain't
when you
see
shake these niggas' hands,
So, all right, Anton, let me ask you this: what was the overall goal of going? Like, was it to get some understanding? Just have a debate.
I ain't trying to understand on niggas. I don't. What they gonna teach me? It's to create good content. I came on there to be a great content creator.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna go where it went, but I'm already knowing like these like literally. I'm used to the environment, and I'm gonna tell you how he was hoping or how he thought it was gonna take place. Because Q kind of hit it on the head. Well, I told you he checked the temperature, and then Q said, well, he was trying to be cool, but Anton didn't let up. When you check the temperature just to see if this nigga gon' bitch up or bitch down, and then from there, I respect you as a man, and now we can have a sensible conversation.
Bro,
but because you never got back on that level, it was gonna go off the rails.
Internet shit. Niggas let the internet get to their head, bro. I'm just saying, and like not even just saying Corey, but just in general. Niggas let the internet get to their head, bro. Nigga, we scrap in real life. In real life, nigga, anybody can get hands. Anybody can get hands. Win, lose, and I'm not saying that I'm gonna win every scrap, but nigga, anybody can get it, win, lose, or draw, bro. I'm not impressed with the tough shit. So why move the chair? Cause I wasn't even on that. I wasn't even on no confrontation type shit. Why move the chair like you about to run up on me? Why move the chair like you about to run up on me?
Yeah, that part was with
Yeah, that was
trying to
just
catch another lawsuit. Nigga, ain't
a
nobody.
little bit much.
I got more money than you. I have more money than you. I'm not trying to sue you. I don't need your little peon pebbles, nigga. I have more money than you. I'm not trying to sue you. If
And
you
of
want to
course,
shoot
this
one,
is
then let's shoot
Anton's
fair.
go-to. Is
Yeah.
I'm richer than
But
you. I'm
this in
richer
real
than
life, you
you.
can't.
I'm
That's
richer
you
than
can't say
you.
that to him. You can't tell a
Who
nigga he's so
gives
big
a
in real life
fuck?
to his face.
Okay, cool. I'm with that. I didn't say I was right. I'm not defending that.
I say what you were doing with it. You was going as disrespectful as he was going.
I get it. Ain't nobody run off, nigga. I was right there. I was there for over 2 hours. Niggas was moving chairs, moving people. Now, if anybody was gonna fire off on me, then they should have fired off on me. If that's what you was gonna do, then that's what you should have did. It wouldn't have went. It wouldn't have went. You better knock me the fuck out, nigga. You better lay me out right there on camera. Cause you going, nigga. You going. You gonna be in a fight of your life. Right then and right there. If you gonna do some shit, you don't threaten, nigga. You do it. Somebody said I can't say what I say in real life. I said it in real life, nigga. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
That's the fact.
It's against the
I
rule.
said it in real life to a nigga face. Looked him in his eyes. What you talking about? Nigga gonna tell me what I can't say. I said it.
That was rude.
He was rude first. I just went to hell with it.
Yeah, well, you know the saying. You can't tell somebody how far they disrespect unless you initiate the
Nigga,
disrespect.
don't disrespect me, and I won't disrespect you.
Tell somebody how far it's gonna go. That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, man, Anton, we happy to have you back, bro.
Oh, it was a good listen. Oh man, this is a win.
That shit going through the roof.
This is a win, nigga.
Nigga, the amount of reactions that's gonna be posted in the morning is gonna be insane.
You know what? I done had enough. I done been on this for 2 hours. I'm done. I'm done. Good morning. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all later. Peace.